You show what matters by your actions, not your words.
I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
So the friendship is over. Donald Trump and Elon Musk have split publicly and bitterly. For Musk, this is a costly divorce.
Elon Musk is stepping up his attacks, calling on his supporters to help kill the bill, projected to add more than $2 trillion to the national debt.
It's been a wild political ride for Elon Musk, and tonight, as Rachel reported earlier, Musk is officially out of the Trump administration. This comes on the heels of him criticizing Trump's so-called big, beautiful bill in an interview. It caps a turbulent tenure as the chief of Doge, trying to slash government spending across the board. Jay O'Brien looks back at what Musk did in just a matter of months.
Elon Musk has 4 major businesses that define his presence in the United States and the global tech landscape.
Well, Mr. President, they say I wear a lot of hats. And as you can see, it's true. Even my hat has a hat.
But right now, all 4 are under some form of pressure, political, regulatory, or financial. SpaceX, the aerospace company that is building rockets to the moon and Mars, is facing threats to its government contracts. Tesla, the electric vehicle pioneer, is at risk of losing billions in federal subsidies. X, formerly known as Twitter, is under federal investigation, and Elon Musk has been sued for alleged violations in its purchase. Neuralink, his brain-computer interface startup, remains stuck in regulatory limbo, and to add to it all, the political climate has shifted. Pressure is so high now that allies of former President Donald Trump are publicly suggesting that Elon Musk should be deported. On a podcast, former White House chief strategist Steve Bannon even called him an illegal alien, saying, "He's illegal, deport immediately." With legal battles, public threats, and political backlash all converging, Elon Musk is under unprecedented fire. In this report, we'll break down exactly how each of Musk's businesses is being affected, and whether there's any truth behind the claims about his immigration status. SpaceX is arguably Elon Musk's most strategic and nationally important company. It's not just about space tourism or flashy rocket launches. SpaceX is deeply embedded in NASA missions, the Pentagon's satellite systems, and the future of American aerospace. According to public federal records, SpaceX received $3.8 billion from the US government in the 2024 fiscal year alone. Over the last decade, the company has secured tens of billions of dollars in contracts for services ranging from ISS cargo deliveries to lunar exploration missions. But all of that funding is now at risk. President Donald Trump, in a post on his social media platform Truth Social, wrote, "The easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts." That statement sent a very clear signal. If Trump returns to power, or if Republican allies gain control of Congress, SpaceX's government support could be re-evaluated or cut off altogether. This would be a major blow not just to Musk, but to the US space program itself. SpaceX has filled a void left by NASA's retirement of the Space Shuttle and has become essential for both commercial and defense space activities. Yet the political risk is now real and growing. Tesla, Musk's flagship in the consumer market, also finds itself on shaky ground. The company has long benefited from a variety of federal and state incentives aimed at boosting electric vehicle production and adoption. These include tax credits for EV buyers, subsidies for battery development, and support for charging infrastructure. These incentives help Tesla compete in an increasingly crowded EV market. But once again, Donald Trump has signaled that these subsidies could be revoked. Trump's statement about terminating Elon's subsidies includes Tesla as a direct target, and Wall Street noticed. Following Trump's public threat, Tesla's stock plunged 14% in a single day. The market responded instantly to the idea that federal support could dry up. This level of volatility shows how dependent Tesla is, not just on technological innovation, but also on stable political relations. Without subsidies, Tesla's margins would be significantly affected, and its pricing competitiveness could suffer, especially against foreign automakers who benefit from government support in their home markets. Elon Musk's 2022 acquisition of Twitter, now renamed X, has also attracted legal scrutiny. The US Securities and Exchange Commission has filed a lawsuit against Musk related to his initial purchase of shares in the company. According to the SEC, Musk began acquiring a significant number of Twitter shares in early 2022. By mid-March, he had crossed the 5% ownership threshold, which legally requires a disclosure filing within 10 calendar days. However, Musk didn't file until April 4th, weeks later than required. The SEC claims this delay allowed him to continue acquiring shares at artificially low prices, putting other investors at a disadvantage. The case is now moving forward in federal court. While civil in nature, it adds another layer of regulatory pressure on Musk and could lead to financial penalties or further oversight. The legal battle also fuels criticism that Musk plays by a different set of rules than other corporate leaders. For a company as influential as X, now central to political discourse, media, and free speech debates, this kind of scrutiny has far-reaching implications. Neuralink, Musk's brain interface startup, aims to connect human brains directly with computers. Musk has made bold claims about the company's potential, saying it could help the blind see, allow the paralyzed to walk, and eventually integrate human consciousness with artificial intelligence. But those visions are far from reality. Despite years of hype, Neuralink has struggled to gain approval from the US Food and Drug Administration. The company's initial request to begin human trials was reportedly rejected due to safety concerns, including questions about the device's long-term effects and removal procedure. Its first goal, helping disabled individuals type using brain signals, remains unrealized. As of now, Neuralink has only received conditional approval for very limited human testing. The FDA remains cautious, and the company is under increasing pressure to deliver scientifically and ethically sound results. This delay puts Neuralink behind competitors in the neurotechnology space and raises questions about whether its ambitious goals will ever be achieved. While Musk's businesses face economic and regulatory challenges, the political pressure is now reaching into personal territory. On Steve Bannon's War Room podcast, the former Trump strategist claimed that Elon Musk is in the United States illegally and should be deported. Bannon said, quote, "Elon Musk is illegal and he's got to go. He's illegal, deport immediately." The comment quickly circulated online, with some far-right voices echoing the sentiment. However, the claim is not supported by facts. Elon Musk is a naturalized US citizen. Born in South Africa, Musk moved to Canada as a young adult, then later to the United States on a student visa. He became a US citizen in 2002. That said, the accusation, although false, adds to the hostile narrative surrounding Musk. When prominent political figures call for deportation, even symbolically, it signals that the climate is becoming adversarial. It's not just about regulatory compliance anymore. It's about whether Musk is still politically welcome in the country where he built his empire. What makes this moment significant isn't just that Elon Musk is facing challenges, it's that all of his major ventures are being squeezed simultaneously. SpaceX could lose its government contracts. Tesla could be stripped of its federal subsidies. Neuralink is being stalled by regulators. X is the subject of a federal lawsuit. And now, political voices are calling for his deportation. Each of these issues alone would be significant, but combined, they represent an inflection point. Musk is being forced to navigate legal risks, political backlash, regulatory scrutiny, and financial instability, all at once. If these pressures continue, it's entirely possible that Musk could begin shifting operations overseas. SpaceX could launch missions from foreign soil. Tesla could expand further into Asia and Europe. Neuralink could relocate to jurisdictions with less restrictive medical testing laws. The implications go beyond Musk himself. This situation could impact American leadership in space, clean energy, AI, and biotech. If Elon Musk no longer sees the US as a viable base of operations, it may signal a broader problem in the country's approach to innovation. Elon Musk is no stranger to controversy. But this time, the stakes are different. With billions of dollars, 4 major companies, and national interests on the line, the question is no longer just about technology or profit. Elon Musk is now entangled in serious legal troubles, and this time, Donald Trump may not come to his rescue. The alliance is broken. Musk hasn't just lost a friend, he's lost a firewall. This isn't just a falling out, it's a tectonic shift. 2 giants, both billionaires, both masters of dominance, and both known for bending the rules, now find themselves facing off across the battlefield.